Welcome to another episode of the Extra Pass podcast, presented by Chemist Warehouse. My name is Adam Ballinger, and today we are lucky enough to have, for the first time, Mr. Finn Delany. Finn, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thanks for sticking around after practice. It's trying to schedule these things out can be difficult sometimes, but it helps when we got good guys just hanging around. You were just begging to do the podcast.
I was begging.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait. Like that.
Welcome to Melbourne.
Thank you. I'm very, very happy to be here.
How have you found Melbourne?
Great. So I've spent a little bit of time here before in COVID, but so I knew kind of the lay of the land a little bit, but Bayside's nice. It's good living, so really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a good place to live. Good part of the world. Big coffee guy?
Yep.
Burners.
Burners.
Melburnians. Thanks, Benny. Love their coffee. Talk a lot about how good their coffee is. Ranked, like every coffee shop is ranked in the world. It's kind of like that scene in Elf. You know Elf, the movie?
I don't, sorry.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh, well, they got the best coffee in the world. Anyways, how have you found the coffee here? And because you're a connoisseur, have you tried out a bunch of different places? You got your spot?
I've tried a bunch of different places. I wouldn't say I have my spot yet. It's competing with New Zealand coffee. I wouldn't say it's better.
No, you can say it.
This might be
say
controversial.
No,
I like New Zealand. Right now, it's close. New Zealand's ahead,
that's your home country. Coffee wise, are you a guy that goes like some days you'll have 5, some days you'll have 1? Are you a couple cups a day at the same time every day?
Very rarely would I have 1.
Very rarely
would I have 1 a day.
Oh, really?
That's always like 3+, you know.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking, you're going the other way. Every now and then you have 1.
Yeah.
So 3 plus a day.
I'd say 3 a day, 4 a day.
Every now and then they come out with a study that's like 5 cups a day is like healthy for you.
I'm listening to that.
Yeah. So you're right on track.
Yeah.
You could have more.
I might have. I should double it.
Yeah. NBL 1 championship was on the weekend. Big win for Sandy. You were there. What was the atmosphere like? And who was that? Like a bunch of the team would have been there. Was it pretty cool seeing a lot of your teammates out there playing?
It was cool. First NBL 1 game I've ever watched on the screen or there. So it was a cool experience. Atmosphere was really cool. A lot of people, loud fans from both sides, especially the Tigers. But TK, Ticket, Barlow, everyone was huge. So really good watch, up and down game.
Yeah, I heard it was loud. There. Fans were really into it. Yeah. Pretty cool to see Barlow at it, isn't it? Still, I mean, he's just incredible. Like
he keeps himself in such good nick. He looks like he could still be playing in the NBL if he wanted to be. Yeah. Pretty unreal.
Okay, your last few months leading up till now, you played in Japan last year. What was that like? Your last few months leading up to now, then we'll talk a little bit about Japan.
Cool. So the off-season, it was great.
Yeah, the off-season.
Yeah. I kind of bounced around in the off-season. New Zealand's kind of cold. So we went home and kind of had that reset, and then came over here and kind of got acquainted with the club and everyone, and got some work in, which was really cool. I actually shot over to Dubai for a couple of weeks to play.
Oh, wow.
In a little Asian championship, and we actually won that, which was really cool, and another good experience with a Japanese team there too, a different one to the one I was playing with. After that, I got engaged.
Oh, jeez!
Quickly after that, so it was kind of sell. It was a big off season. It was a big off season. A lot of change, which was really cool. Thank you. Just spent some time with friends, family, and getting the body ready and getting ready for another go around. You know, so it was really good.
All right, before Japan, let's talk about Dubai. So you were playing with the Japanese team in Dubai. How does that work?
Yeah, it was the Ustanomiya Bricks, the team that won the B League.
Okay.
Went on to play in the Basketball Champions League Asian championship tournament.
So it's like a championship of a bunch of champions around the world? Around Asia.
Basically. Yeah, you said it right. So it was just 5 games in 6 days. Another unique experience.
Hot there in Dubai?
Too hot.
Is it too hot? So Dubai is like, it's kind of like Vegas. It's not like Vegas, but it is just like made up. Like they just built.
It's made up.
Place
it's just built in sand. Like, really hot. It's actually exactly like Vegas.
Let's build a place to live. Yeah. Do you go outside much? I've heard you don't go outside there at all.
I didn't leave the hotel. It was literally like
tunnels everywhere.
It was literally like walked outside to the bus and that. But it was like too hot to be outside type situation.
Yeah, Dubai seems very interesting. Another interesting place to be Japan. How long were you in Japan?
I was in Japan for about 9-10 months for the season.
Yeah, that's a long time. What was it like to live there?
It was great. Honestly, it was such a cool experience. I was in Shizuoka, which is about just under Mount Fuji, about 45 minutes from Tokyo on the bullet train. Super different, unique kind of, the Japanese have a great but very unique way of doing everything's just super like themselves, you know what I mean? Their own way. And that's in basketball and life and food and socializing, everything's kind of unique again, but really cool experience. Loved it.
I've only ever been to the airport, so it kind of doesn't count. Yeah, I don't think you can count saying you've been to Japan.
I don't think it counts.
I was there for like 9 hours though, just like trying to figure out something.
You have to get into like the
culture.
Tax zone, you know?
You got to get set foot on their soil. Yeah. As far as basketball wise, what was the league like? And I heard you were like a legend. There still are. Like if somebody tweets, right? Isn't that right, BP? What are the numbers like on a tweet with Finn Delany, Japanese wise?
They're big time. The Japanese fans love Finn Delany.
Yeah.
Amazing people.
Still.
Amazing people.
Well, you must have left a great impression.
I definitely wouldn't say legend. I don't know. But great people. Amazing fans too.
So they just love the basketball, love their team.
Basketball.
Yeah. Do they love like imports more? Is it like an exotic type thing for imports coming in there? Or is it they just love everybody?
Maybe we're exotic to them. I don't really know. They love everybody.
Sure
they love everybody. They love everything. I think it's just like super positive kind of environment to play in. And
Well, if we're ever low on numbers and we throw your name out there just randomly, and you wonder why, it's because we need some interaction.
I think the analytics are just all in Japan, but
why did you want to come to United? This kind of question, when it gets asked, is probably like you're gonna answer this on autopilot. I'm sure there's genuine reasons.
There's so many basketball interviews and conversations that are like that. It's like the halftime interviews. What's going on? I don't know. Just get a stop or like the post game. It's like
you're not gonna say anything controversial here. Like you actually came here just for something totally unrelated.
I think I came just for this podcast.
I didn't even just for the podcast. You actually didn't want to come here. Just it's what happened. But why have you come to United? What excites you about the team, the players, anything lifestyle wise?
I mean, originally I didn't think a lot about coming back to the NBL at all. I was very happy in Japan, and then United kind of came across the opportunity, like heard it might have been an opportunity, and it kind of seemed, again, it's going to sound cliche, but it seemed very natural. It was definitely kind of a place that I looked at as being very professional, loved the way they played, loved Dean as a coach, the players that they always had, the identity of the teams, especially through the lens as a four-man, playing with really high-level wings and defensive guards and things like this. And that excited me a lot, the basketball perspective. And then, I've played 7, I think, years prior in the NBL.
All for New Zealand?
All for New Zealand, and definitely didn't have, the level of team success that I wanted. So I've got a huge kind of burning fire about being successful here and winning a championship and kind of putting those two things together. It seemed like it came around very quickly and very naturally, and something that I was super excited about. Opportunity that I didn't want to pass down when kind of those two kind of pillars.
Yeah, well, you'll be a legend here too if you just get us one more game. We need one more game. You'll be a legend here like you are in Japan. I noticed you didn't mention learning from me at all as a power forward in the power forward position.
I'm definitely open to it.
Okay.
I mean, you as a podcaster was kind of number one.
yeah, sure. I'm more of a podcaster now is kind of what I'm known as. Played a bit of power forward. Would you consider yourself a stretch or power forward, or do you think there's any difference now between those terms?
I don't know. I think definitely
the way the game has changed a lot.
Stretchy, powerful forward.
Yeah, both. Both too. Both. We can do it all.
Maybe a both, inside, outside. That's definitely kind of part of my game.
Yeah.
Both, I think.
So
depends who's guarding me, depends who I'm guarding, I guess.
So you can do it both. I mean, we're
find different matchups.
Not a whole lot of teams are just straight up throwing it in the post anymore. But have you worked on, like, if you catch it in the post, have you worked on a lot of that, or do you maybe prefer picking and popping? Or I guess you could say you could do both. All right. Are Are you better at one than the other?
I'd probably say pick and pop's like a big part of my game. Probably the foundation of it, and attacking closeouts and spacing. And I mean, definitely, what's the word? Opportunistically in the post and different matchups, and have to be able to exploit mismatches down there and occasionally against my matchup for sure.
And do you have any tips on setting screens? If you're a pick and pop guy, you got to set a good screen. Is there anything you give to the youth out there that aren't probably listening to this podcast? Maybe their parents are, and then they can tell them. But we never get into this type of stuff, right, BP? Yeah. We're always talking about shooting or, dunking. Well, sometimes we talk about dunking. But everybody wants to know how to shoot, how do I score? Yeah. What about setting screens? Is there any couple insights you can give on setting screens?
Undervalued skill, really.
Absolutely.
You start with, you're creating an advantage. So just really kind of creating space and time for your guard. And then once you kind of have that layer of being physical and stopping the guard and just kind of laying someone out a little bit, you can kind of create that relationship between how much certain guys on your team need it. If there's already an advantage, then you want to slip out and make the defense make a decision. But, yeah.
Yeah, that you talk about that relationship with the guard, which is why preseason is so important and things like that. Do you find what coaches always say, and this is what I always tell kids when I'm coaching them too, it's the right thing to say, but it is true. The screener is a lot of times the one who's getting open. If you set a great screen, you're going to get that offensive player, the guy with the ball open every now and then, but they're going to help, and that's always going to get you open. So setting great screens is trying to help other people score, but I sometimes can be a bit selfish too.
Yeah,
like if I'm a great screener, I'm going to score more than not.
A great example of that is CG. He's a fantastic screener, and he kind of needs to be. He's got played so tightly that often if he sets a screen, his guy's not necessarily leaving him, and if they do, then he's getting open, and vice versa. It's kind of he plays that game very well. He's a very good screener.
See, I didn't know that. I don't think we've talked about it on there. CG's a great screener.
Yeah.
We just had him on last week. He didn't mention it.
Yeah. I mean, he's got other skills that he probably likes to talk about more. Everyone's going to talk about more, but he's a really good screener.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Finn. We're going to get into some more stuff, but right now let's get a word from our friends over at Chemist Warehouse. Score yourself a great deal at Chemist Warehouse. Find huge savings on all your favorite brands across vitamins, sports nutrition, fragrances, hair care, and lots more. Shop in-store, online, or click and collect at chemistwarehouse.com.au. Okay, here we go. We're back with the Fast Five. Ready?
This is Fast Five with balls.
Been waiting for this the whole time. Now we're on to the fun stuff. Yeah, they're hard hitting. So I hope you're ready. Here we go, Finn. Awesome. All right, number one. You're back playing with Shea for the first time in a long time. You guys have been friends for a long time. What is something about Shea that no one knows? This should be an easy question because he will not talk about himself.
No, he won't. That's something he won't.
You could be like, he climbed Mount Everest last weekend and he didn't tell anyone. He just did it and didn't tell you. You could say something like that and I'd believe you.
I don't know. Nothing. I got nothing. I can't think on the spot.
He's a mystery.
Yeah.
All right, number two. I hear in the process of picking a footy team. Always an important question here in Australia. You got a short list? Anyone you're leaning towards?
I was leaning towards Collingwood. Then I went to the game the other weekend. They lost.
Did they lose bad?
They lost bad.
Oh, really?
So I don't know. I think they're slipping out. I'm jumping on a bandwagon here. You know what I mean? I really got no context.
Yeah.
About teams.
What about Essendon? We could use some more support.
I don't know.
Have you heard of Essendon?
I don't know.
Bombers?
I haven't heard anything about it. Everyone off screen is telling me not to.
Well, that's my team. I don't know. I know about the same amount as you.
I'm sorry.
About
I apologize.
Footy.
It sounds like they're not doing very well. Okay.
No, they're not doing very well. Okay, so that's still up in the air. Write in, folks, if you have any votes for that. Okay, number three. You're a dual citizen of New Zealand and Ireland.
Correct.
Have you spent much time in Ireland?
I've never been.
That's what I wonder, because when you Wikipedia you, it always says New Zealand Irish born.
Yeah.
Which I guess just means
that's challenging.
Yeah, I wonder why. How do you get that moniker? My kids are Italian, but it's never going to say Australian Italian born. So is it because you could technically be a citizen in both? Like, is that for import purposes? Like if you're going to go over to Europe?
I think so. I think I just have both citizenships. So I've got Irish
so you
passport.
do have both citizenships?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
both passports.
Yeah. So do you know anything about Ireland?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit about Ireland.
Any food that you like?
Guinness.
I was going to say Guinness. Great answer.
Big Guinness guy.
Okay. These are quick. We're moving on.
Okay.
Number 4. Nickname. I'm going to guess your nickname, or is it Finn Diesel?
The NBL started calling me that. I've never been called that.
Oh, really?
Like
Never
outside
until the
of
NBL.
basketball.
It's
never
kind of
until
an easy one, but it rolls off the tongue.
It does, I think.
You have any other nicknames?
Not really.
None at all.
That's it.
Finn
That's the only
Diesel.
one that's really stuck.
Yeah, I mean, that's
professional stuff.
anything Diesel is a tough nickname.
Yes.
So eventually, if you get so good, they just drop the Finn and you're just Diesel. Yeah,
That's what I'm
when you know-
aspiring for.
That's when you know you arrived. Okay, number 5. Okay, I asked this to everyone. If we've only had you on once and you're of age, you might be of age. I'm not sure. What was your first CD?
My first CD
CD, like
was
compact disc.
Polysaturated Nesian Mystic.
What's that?
No one in here will know what it was. Shay will know that.
Shay would know.
Shay will know that.
Well, that's good. We come back to
Polysaturated
the Shay
Nesian
question.
Mystic. My mum brought it for me. I can't remember what birthday it was, but she brought me the Walkman. You know is it a Walkman? You know, that you put the CD in it.
Yeah, and it's got
like clips
disc
on your belt.
skid protection.
Discman, maybe.
Yeah, Discman, yeah.
And
Walkman
then
was the tape.
I had like the little headphones, like almost like airplane headphones,
Yeah.
and I just listened to it on repeat.
Was it Rat? Is that New Zealand Rat?
It's like New Zealand hip hop,
Yeah, New Zealand.
you know.
Do you still have it?
The actual CD I still have.
You do have it?
Yeah, and I still listen to the album.
Oh, that is awesome. That's great news. Did you bring it with you?
The CD?
Yeah.
No, it's too
Not
special.
here. Yeah,
It's
it's
too
at home.
special.
It's at home.
Yeah,
You
it's
didn't
at
travel
home.
with it.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome job. That was quick too. BP, that was pretty quick. Okay. All right. You're a couple of days away from your first preseason game. How excited are you to get out there for the first time?
Really excited.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
10.
Nice.
Excited to play some different people, beat up on some
I
other
bet.
people.
Yeah.
But it's also, preseasons, figuring everything out. And then kind of when you play these games, you kind of learn. You learn what you need to learn. You learn what you need to get better at. So personally and as a team, so excited for that.
All right. Finn, awesome job. Thanks to everyone out there on another episode of The Extra Pass. I'd like to thank Lockie behind the camera, BP on the 1s and 2s. Most of all, I'd like to thank Chemist Warehouse for supporting us, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.